Here are the answers for Unit 1 free response question 2. As usual, I suggest pausing the video when a question appears and then try to answer before the solution is shown. First part says a certain type of bird lives in two regions of a state. Distribution for weights of bird in the northern region is approximately normal with a mean of 10 ounces and a standard deviation of 3 ounces. And the distribution for birds in the southern region is mean of 16, standard deviation of 2.5. Calculate the z-scores for the weight of a 13-ounce bird. This is a fairly straightforward question, and all you need to do is make sure that you show enough support. Your z formula, value minus mean divided by the standard deviation, formula, substitution, answer. Northern region, z-score is 1. Southern region, z-score is negative 1.2. And the answers are essentially correct if z-scores are listed with supporting calculations and appropriate labeling. Make sure that you do those two things. It's not a difficult calculation, but you must show work and show labels. Part B, now you're given a bird and you want to know what is the chance that that bird comes from a region if that bird is greater than 13 ounces. One of the best ways of getting full credit for this question is to show a diagram. In the north, mean is 10, standard deviation is 3. In the south, mean is 16, standard deviation is 2.5. If you draw bell curves and then shade where a 13-ounce or heavier bird occurs, a randomly selected bird weighing more than 13 ounces in the north occurs about 16% of the time based on this area. A randomly selected bird weighing 13 or more ounces coming from the south happens about 88% of the time. So if you randomly select a bird in this weight category, 13 or more ounces, there's a greater chance it's going to come from the south. You did not have to draw these diagrams. You could get full credit with a z-score argument, but since z-scores may be a little bit confusing as to what's more likely, areas are a better way of comparing probabilities. So there are only two questions, so the scoring for this question is 4 points if both parts A and B were essentially correct, 3 points if you had one essential and one partially, 2 points for any of these combinations, and all the way down.